Hi everyone, the Mature Simmer here. Welcome back to Construction Simulator. So you can see here, we are in Level Up Builders. Got a little bit of an account balance, and we're working through scenarios. The nearby construction site has a tower crane we may use. You can use the crane to lift the street lamp off the roof. Alright, so I can get out of the vehicle here. So if you're unfamiliar with this game, it's basically a bit of a linear type of motion. Interesting, I'm not sure what that is. Oh, I found a collectible. Alright, well, I guess that's a good thing. Alright, so we can enter this. Wow, I don't know that I've used this. Let's see. Alright, well clearly that goes over here. I'm assuming that indicator is something there. Let's see. Move the crane, rotate the crane, extend to retract the hook, and then attach the hook. So, alright. Oh, it goes down with it. So yeah, this isn't kind of a free-form sim like a lot of the other things that are done. Oh, I think I need to... Let's see. So yeah, I need to move that. And then... Just don't want to hit things, so let's see. If we rotate over here... Alright. Let's pull it, whoops, pull it back up a bit. And then pull it back. Alright, so I think that means we're okay. So let's try it again. Attach is the space bar. And then we will pull it up. And then we want to move it back over this way. I'm hoping it'll turn a little bit if I do that. Whoa! That was way, way too far. So, some of the shingles got broken, that's for sure. Question is, can we rotate it in some way? Let's see. Rotate the crane A and D. Oh, but that's the rotate that way. No, I want to like rotate the line. How do I do that? So, move the trolley. Okay, rotate the hook. So that's left shift and then the arrows. So let's see. Alright, there we go. So it would seem now I need to pull this back a bit. Maybe get that about in the right location. We'll lower that down and hopefully it'll be close. I'd say I'm almost dead nuts on. That's pretty good. Alright, so we completed that. Now we need to enter the flatbed truck. So, exit there. So we did kind of leave the hook hanging there, but I suppose that's alright. So, come back over here. Alright, we need some materials from the building material dealer. You'll find him a few blocks away. Get the parts you need and then come back here quickly. So again, I need to now get them to retract. Automatically reset the loading crane by pressing F in the... So I've got that. And then, okay, follow the markers to reach your destination. So, it looks like we need to head off in that direction, maybe? So let's see if we can go through here. Let me get rid of this. Alright, so I assume that's how many meters I have to go. Alright, and so this adjusts as we go. Alright, there we go. So we've still got trees down. So yeah, what I was starting to say is it's kind of a story-based game. So the thing that was intriguing was just, hey, being able to use this equipment and work through it. I just thought it would be fun. Other than that, I do understand, because a lot of people said, hey, if you're looking for something open-ended like Farming Simulator where you can kind of just do whatever you want and construct things and use equipment, that's not what this is. So I knew that going in. I think I played this demo a little while back, but there's definitely things even in this first mission that are very different. So, and I think some of it just has to do with the changes they've made. Alright, so I've discovered that, and then I have to park the construction. Oh, I see. Just park it over here, I guess. I assume that's what I'm in. Alright, so there we go. I think I hear like crows or something, but I assume someone's going to tell us something. Alright, if you want, you can use the forklift to load the construction materials, or you can use the flatbed's loading crane again. I think I'm going to use the forklift, because I'm good at that with Farming Simulator. It's probably going to be a little bit more fun. Okay, so they're freely available. Hold G to pick up the forklift. Raise and lower with the arrows. You can tilt the mast forward and back. Use space to unload the load. And then the loading area is protected by 2 boards. Alright. So we shall do that. There we go. We can lower this. So I need to load up. Oh, okay. To load up, so press G when near the boards. So let me go over there. Because I think I did this with the crane when I did it before. So I'm not sure the forklifts were an option. And so yeah, I'm tempted to do the Farming Simulator route, which is, you know, grab both of these, but I can't do that. That wouldn't work. Alright. So that should get me there. There we go. So we'll attach the cart. Wow, that's like really a little bit rough there. Why is it not going up? That was weird. Huh. Alright. I see, so it's giving me like a spot where it would go, so that when I get over here, for example, I'll know when I'm on the bed. So that'll be an important point. Lower it down, and then do that. And then we'll back out. We'll get the next one. There we go. Easy enough. Alright. But yeah, I think for stuff like this, I think forklifts are way easier. The crane is one thing, like if you need to, like for the generator, like that was not light enough to do any other way. I literally have been using forklifts like crazy in Farming Simulator. I keep wanting to hit a different key. So it's not helping. Yeah, I don't know if that's just the weight or what things are, but so 74%, so this may literally be all we need to do, but this is still part of Let There Be Light, so alright, we'll lower this down, and I assume when it gets low enough, then it will do what it needs, and there we go. Then we can just put this back and deliver that. So obviously we're going to want to close our boards. So let's do that so that the cargo is secure. Okay. And then we'll want to enter the vehicle. Oops. It did say enter there, but it obviously wasn't letting me in. I went too far. Alright, so we have to deliver them. I'm not going to get clear of that light pole, so let's fix that. So we're delivering roof tiles and the vapor retarder. So we've got to get down in this direction, see where we can get to. Oops. Be good to be on the correct side of the road. I get it's storm damage and all, but probably doesn't mean that we should act like savages in our truck. I'm in trouble. Thinking it's just the signal, but alright, the crosswalk indicator or something is I think what I probably was hearing. Alright, so I'm just literally going right back here, and now I probably need to deliver them with the crane, I would imagine. There you go. So I don't remember this in the test scenario, so we'll go here. I want to change the mode. It should be okay, I think. We'll see. We're a little crooked because we're kind of on the light, but alright, let's see. And then if I want to operate the crane, right? Oh no, I don't need to do that. I'm trying to remember like how I do this again. Right. So in theory, one of these should work. Alright, I hear noise. That's always a good sign. Alright, and then we use the arrow to retract the arm. Alright, and then we rotate with this. So we'll go ahead. So it looks like we need the vapor patch further over, so I'll pick that up first, I think. So there we go. That'll attach. We'll get that up. Rotate that over. And then we'll extend things out here. There we go. So we can kind of lower it. Whoops. I don't know how far the arm extends, but I guess we're going to find out. I mean, we do have stabilizers, so in theory, I guess it's probably a little bit better. So let's see. And then if I go down, there we go. So that's easy enough. Pull this back in now. We'll also rotate it at the same time so that we can move a little quicker. Go down. It was like, we gotta be almost right there. Come on. So again, we'll go down and over. And then we want to extend and lower. So I think we're going to be okay. Well, maybe not. Maybe not quite yet. So, got to rotate a bit that way. There we go. So we got that. So now let's pull this all back in. We got to speak with Hoppe. I think that's his name, if I remember correctly. So let's see. We lower this down. See if I can get this to like work properly. Because this was the challenge I had before, is like I couldn't put it away on my own. I had to go reset. Which is a way to do it, but I don't know that it's the best way if I'm trying to be appropriate. Let's see. So we get all the way down there. There we go. So we want to put it in drive mode. Get out of the vehicle. And then we can go speak with Hoppe. And that might end this here.
The supermarket manager is happy, and we've crossed one problem off our list. But I just got another call. It seems a car has slid into a construction pit. I'll meet you there.
I'm a little confused. Wouldn't they call a tow truck driver for that? Not quite sure. I mean, again, I get it's a storm and maybe we're helping out, but it just seems a bit odd. We're going to be able to clear the cars here. Turning radius on this thing is not great, that is for sure. Alright, so let's see where it tells us to go. Oh, now it's going to have me go that way. Well, I'm going this way, because that's where it was taking me initially. So 400 and some meters. So we've got a ways to go. But as you can see, we're eating those meters up pretty fast. It doesn't look like it's that far. I can see some sort of... I don't know what I'm seeing. But we did get 25,000. I saw that was nice, and I think 250 experience. So that means we basically doubled our experience. I think between the loader and everything else, that worked out. Alright, so we get here, and I guess we're heading there. Alright. Well, that looks like fun. How did they even get in there? Looks like they ran through the barrier, but that machine was there. I don't understand. Alright. So I assume we're going to use our crane. Probably don't want to dig it out with the excavator. That might have a different effect than they like. Ooh, has power been restored? Nice. Alright, the lights are back on. It seems that the power line got repaired and the village has power again. Alright, well, maybe we need to go talk to him. Oh, it says speak with Hoppe. Now I see it. So let's talk with him again.
We put up extra warnings, but there's always someone who ignores them. So this serves them right. We have to salvage
That's
the
how
car
I'd feel.
and the broken pipe from the excavation pit and take them to the building yard for scrap. There you can also get a new pipe for the gas line, and then we'll waste no time installing it.
Alright. Sounds like a plan. Okay, you can also use the crawler excavator to load the accident vehicle. I just don't see how that would work, but... Alright, so let me change the mode. Because, like, then I'm, like, scooping it. I mean, there's no way you get that in the shovel. So I don't understand how that would even honestly work, but... And at this point, I'm almost becoming an expert on this, so... I was gonna say, everybody's turning on their lights suddenly. But we'll get ourselves extended. We'll see what things look like from that. Alright, looks like I probably need to extend some more. because as I lower this, it kind of goes back. Whoops, I think I just put the crane through the roof of the car. But again, what do they expect, right? Yeah, we're pretty much at the limit there, that's for sure. So let's pick this thing up. Little toy vehicle. Looks like a little Matchbox car. A lot of these foreign cars, though, are pretty tiny. Like, in the US, we don't like cars that little, usually, because we just feel unsafe. And I suppose if all the other cars on the road are the same size, then I guess it wouldn't be too bad, but that's usually not the case, so... Do I have to turn it the other way, really? I mean, I suppose I can do that, but it just seems like a lot. Like, what does it really matter which way it is when I'm scrapping it? Alright, so let's lower it. There we go. So again, put everything away. Oh, we have to load the broken gas pipe. Never mind. So, let me rotate this back. So, easy enough, so we might be able to get this done. But when I lower that, it's always that little bit of that angle. Wow, that is getting very close to the limit there. There we go. Pick that up. So I think that might have been the limit. I assume we can just put this next to the car. Or on the car. You know, probably doesn't honestly matter much. So let's rotate that, lower it down some. There we go. Good enough. I'm confused as to why it's not letting me load it there. Do I need to maybe rotate it past the car? There we go. Alright. So now, dispose of scrap. Oh, okay. Because I'm like, I need to take it somewhere. So now I'm going to switch to drive mode. Okay. So, needs to be reset. There we go. Now I can switch to drive mode. But only 162 meters, so it's not that far. But basically we just do the opposite here. Oh, it's hard to turn the wheel on this truck. It's almost like it has manual steering is what it feels like to me with my steering wheel, but I don't know if that's intentional or a setting I can loosen up a little bit. But I think we'll get this done, and that will be it. Although, well, we probably need to get the pipe back to fix it or whatever, but we'll see though. We're definitely running out of some time. Alright, so good news is we keep discovering stuff. Alright, so we'll put it into crane mode. Alright, I was worried the legs were gonna go out too far, but they are not, so that's good. Alright, and again, just trying to rotate in the right direction here. So it looks like they want us to do the car first. Let's see if I extend that out. There we go. Pick that up. Rotate over. It's interesting that it rotated that way. So let me twist it around a little bit here to get it the kind of the way they want. Alright, so we're gonna lower it. There we go. That makes it simple enough. So as we lower this down, let's see, are we going to get close enough? We are. And again, I would think like it would stay even with the arm, but it doesn't for some reason. It rotates and stays the other way, but maybe they're just trying to get you to rotate things and get more familiar with it. I don't know. Well, that's pulling it back. I want to push it out more. So that should get me where I need. Alright, and then we need to grab the new scrap, so we'll do that all to kind of keep it all together. So we need to stretch it out a bit more. Lower it down. There we go. Pick it up. Bring the arm back in. And obviously rotate it back into the bed. And then lower it down. I was going to say, I'm not sure what's happening there. Alright, so let's get everything put away. And then we need to drive to the accident scene. So get the arm down. And again, get this rotated and down. Rotates kind of quick at certain points. Alright, so let's see. Will it just let me get into drive mode? It does, so that's cool. Alright, so there's a way around, but I guess that works. Because I was thinking there was a better way, but yeah, that arrow, like doing that changes the perspective, so we have to keep the arrow on the screen, I guess. But after we do this, there may be a good amount more here, I'm not sure. But it would seem to make sense that we get the job finished. Because I'm not sure that leaving things in the middle, now we did last time because I think it was pretty long. But I think this is still reasonable. And I'm sure you'd like to see me get this done. I just don't know that just putting the pipe in is going to be all we have here. So but we'll get that done. Alright, am I not straight enough? Like, I would have kind of expected it to give me some credit for being back, because it's not giving me the next steps. I assume I need to put the pipe down. There we go. Car swept a lot of soil into the construction pit. Get on the excavator and clean the pit. You can drop the soil on the earth on the pile next to the pit. Alright, I see where that is. So yeah, this will be some fun stuff. I might do a terrible job of it though. So excavators can move large amounts of earth. I know what they do. Forward, hold down, oh, because it's tracks, or hold down Z and C, or hold down Q and C, or E and Z to move the tracks in opposite directions and do basically a 0 turn radius. Main boom, W and S, rotate horizontally, and then you can move the second boom arm, so similar to the crane on the truck. And then medium loads of weight class B to the bucket and unload them anywhere, so maybe we could have done that with the card. And then space. Some loads have to be lifted to mark positions. You can use left shift to rotate the attached loads. Alright, and then a wheeled excavator do not have tracks, and they can go up to A. And a compact excavator is very maneuverable. So there you go. Alright. So that's up and down. That rotates. There we go. That's what we want. And then that moves the shovel. Alright. So probably want to be kind of more at that angle. And then rotate the shovel up. Let's see. Pick that up. Rotate it over. Now let's see. Move that arm out a bit. And there we go. And then, yeah, just dump that out. That's it. So, alright. So that was 8%, huh? Crazy. Alright. So this might take a bit of effort, that's for sure. It would be helpful if I could kind of figure out the best way to do it. Unload the soil in the marked area. Yeah, I get that part. Let's see. The arm is not loving what's happening here. So how do I back that arm off? Okay. I mean, I guess I got 25%, but wow. Oh, it's not high enough. Well, that's not working because that just dumped like back in the hole. Alright, so I need to be out a little bit more. And then go down. So still out some more. Go down. And then I can probably go down that way. Dig in. And then rotate up. And get a good solid bucket of that. Alright, that'll move it up. I'll rotate around and dump it. Alright, rotate it back. Bring it down. Let's see. If I move over, say there, and then do that, can I scoop more in? No, not really. Let's see. What if I do that? And then scoop more in? Almost made it worse, I think. It's like stuff is caving in. So... oh, I'm not high enough. Alright, so let me move over there, dump it there. Move this back. Lower it down. But give it some more space. And then again, scoop it up that way. Why is that not giving me any credit? Interesting. That really was like, maybe I just totally dug in the wrong place. I don't know. Maybe that's the problem. So, Move back. See if we can get this a little quicker. Goodness, too many controls, that's for sure. Oh boy, this is like gonna take forever. I don't understand, like, is it because stuff's collapsing in, or what is happening? But I don't know why I'm struggling so much, but I am, obviously. Because, like, you can't see the line anymore. I mean, it almost appears like I need to get this stuff. So let's see. If I do that, and then go down, does that get me more? Not much. It's still only 51%. I was really close to just falling back in the hole. But it's like, what do I need to excavate out? Let me get closer to that line, I guess. Let's see if it'll... So now if I do that... Right, that's as far as I can go. Definitely struggling with the location there, because that's just dumping it back. So I don't want to do that. Let's see. Alright, is that a little bit better? And then bring that up. Alright, well, it gets me 70%. I mean, the good news is I can see the pipe, too, so that's oh boy, I'm dumping it right back in. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, well, my talent not so good. Shoot. Alright, so I need to move that bucket more, obviously, as I pick up the arm. Because, yeah, I'm kind of, like, going back in. Alright, so now if I take that up, I just need to do that, I guess. And really cup that over. Make sure that I don't dump it somewhere that is bad and falls back in the pit. So put it over there. Alright. Bit of this again. So let's see. Move that out. And move that in. Scoop. That is not what I want. I'm struggling with where we're hitting the wall here. Alright, so 74%. It's almost like I need to see the other side of the gas line. See, it's like I'm thinking, but that's not that far, so... That is just not doing much, is the problem. Like, I don't understand. So, we only got 3% more of stuff, so... Where do I need to dig? It would seem like that might be good. Because it kind of goes straight down, but... You know, we got 82%. Getting a little bit quicker with all this, but not entirely. Alright, where can we go? See, like that seems to dig out more. See, and now it's like pulling it back. I don't understand. It's collapsing back in on itself is what's happening. Because now I went backwards. So it's just a bad, bad thing. I mean, whoops. Better raise that up and dump it, because otherwise I'll just be throwing more dirt in. I mean, I'm as far ahead as I can be, I think. Because it's almost like that one mound is what I really need. Like that part there. It would seem that would be what I want to scoop up. Like I was at 87%. I don't understand, and then it like got worse. Alright, well we're at 85. So let's see what we can do. Oh, we're not even high enough to get anywhere here. So dump that over there. Come back again. And then it's like if I do that, let's see, if I go further out, then what happens? Because I kind of want to line this up on the pipe, I think. So now let's go. If I go the full way in, and then kind of dump. Okay, see, like that it won't let me do. Alright. So let me go there. Alright, let's again be careful that we don't dump that in. So we're close here, we're really close. Because then we're going to have to put the pipe back in, and I don't know if then we have to put more dirt on it. Not sure what the job is going to be. But again, we'll line up down here. Probably need to pull that in a bit. And now go out that way. Come on, really? Ah, boy, oh boy. Alright. Oh, 3%. Where is this dirt that I need? Alright, let's try go maybe that way a little bit. How is that? I mean, come on, I'm at 99. How close do I need to get, for goodness sakes? Oy, oy, oy. This is a rough one. So, come back. It's just hard to kind of get the angle. But let's see. Head on down this way. Certainly need to get that bucket out. Alright. So I've cleared the marked area, I would think. So, let me... Is it empty? Alright, there we go. So now we need to deliver the gas pipe. So let's hop out of there. Get the pipe in. And then, as I said, I think then we're going ahead and probably covering it, but maybe that'll be easier. Thinking that'll be a bigger pain, but don't know for sure. Let's see. Alright, so we'll pull that up and then continue to rotate over. Need to extend this some and then lower it down. So let's rotate that. Just hard to get a view here. Seems like we're right there. Maybe not. Maybe it's further down than one would think. Alright. So there we go. So now we need to speak with Hoppe. So I guess let's do that, and then you can tell us what is going on.
Defective gas lines can be extremely dangerous. It's good we were able to help so quickly. There's another problem that we need to tackle down at the railroad embankment. Part of the track there was washed away. We need to jump in to prevent problems during rush hour later. It's not far from here. I'll meet you there in a minute.
Alright, so 25,250 again. So at this point, I am going to stop here, and this is where we'll call it an episode, and we will pick up later on at a different point here. So I will see you next time.